Hello, this is my third video. Well, I'm going to discuss again my main idea. That's the idea that's behind my website, Rethinking America. Okay? Now, the main idea is to take advantage of a loophole in the Constitution, an exception that allows me, and therefore everybody else, to take advantage of the 9th and 10th Amendments. Those amendments are very tricky. They were introduced by somebody who originally was against the Constitution and then converted to the other side and agreed to go along with the majority. But deep down, he remained, what should I say, a renegade. He remained opposed to the Constitution, and this is what he expressed unconsciously and unknowingly in the 9th and 10th Amendments that he wrote. Now, what is unique about those two amendments is that they hide what they really say. In other words, they are enigmatic. We don't know what they actually say. It takes some know-how to find out what is behind the text. See, in order to interpret a difficult text, we have to assume that the text hides what it knows. I'm borrowing this very good expression from Michel de Certeau, a French thinker who studied, what should I say, how psychoanalysis can help in interpreting difficult situation, difficult text. Now, for him, when you find a text that is enigmatic, that is to say, if you just rely on its content, the content doesn't make much sense. For instance, those two amendments speak of rights reserved to the states and to the people, without identifying those rights. So we have to guess what are those rights that are reserved to the states and to the people. The Constitution doesn't do anything of that sort. So what is meant here is not based on what the Constitution says, but on what those two amendments introduce, and they introduce something new that is not in the Constitution, that is against the Constitution. And that's why they are so interesting. So there is contradiction in the Constitution because those two amendments deny a lot of stuff that was given by the Constitution to the federal government. And those two amendments take those things away and give them back to the original owners, who are the states and the people. The people meaning local government, town and city governments. Okay? So that's my main discovery, that there is a central contradiction in the Constitution. Just remember that. This is my main idea. Now, the technicalities can be sometimes, well, complicated. So you can get into them if you want, but just remember that the Constitution is not a simple text. It's a complex text that has its own contradictions. And according to those contradictions, we can liberate local governments from the federal government and give them a certain autonomy. They can decide how they want to govern themselves, provided the people so decide. Thank you. Bye-bye.